In a small, ancient village, a sense of electric excitement hung in the air. Tonight was the night of the long-awaited wedding feast. The groom, a noble and respected man, had been away preparing a place for his bride, and his return was imminent. According to tradition, the groom would arrive under the cover of darkness. To honor him, 10 young women, or virgins, were chosen to light his path. They would stand with bright lamps, symbols of joy and readiness, guiding him to the celebration and announcing his arrival to the entire village. As the sun began to set, these 10 virgins gathered in a courtyard. They were dressed in elegant robes, their eyes shining with anticipation. Each one held a clay lamp, its flame fueled by oil. 5 of these young women were wise. They were thoughtful and had planned ahead, bringing extra oil in flasks tucked securely into their sashes. They knew the groom's arrival could be unpredictable, sometimes early, sometimes very late. They were determined to be ready, no matter what. The other 5, however, were foolish. They too carried lamps, and their flames danced beautifully at first, but they brought no extra oil. They were confident the groom would arrive quickly, and were unbothered by the need for extra preparation. To them, simply having a lamp was enough. As evening deepened into night, the air grew cool. Laughter and soft whispers filled the courtyard as the women waited, their lamps flickering gently. But hours passed, and still, the groom did not come. Slowly, the initial excitement gave way to drowsiness. One by one, the women curled up to rest, their lamps standing guard beside them. Even the wise virgins, despite all their careful planning, eventually drifted off to sleep. The world fell silent. Then, suddenly, a shout pierced the midnight air. "Behold, the bridegroom is coming! Go out to meet him!" The courtyard erupted into chaos. All 10 virgins jumped to their feet, scrambling to trim their lamps. The wise virgins moved with practiced speed. They poured their extra oil into their lamps, and the flames roared back to life, bright, steady, and unwavering. But the foolish virgins gasped in horror as their flames sputtered and died. Panic washed over their faces. "Please, give us some of your oil," they begged the wise virgins. "Our lamps are going out." The wise virgins looked at them with compassion, but had to speak the hard truth. "If we give you our oil, there won't be enough for us and for you. It is better for you to go to those who sell oil and buy some for yourselves." With no other choice, the 5 foolish virgins grabbed their empty lamps and ran into the dark night, desperate to find oil at such a late hour. But just as they rushed away, a soft glow appeared on the horizon. The groom was coming. He walked with dignity, surrounded by music, laughter, and the lanterns of his companions. His face shone with joy. The 5 wise virgins stepped forward, their lamps blazing, illuminating the path for him. The groom welcomed them warmly, and together they entered the grand wedding hall. The doors closed behind them with a gentle thud. A short while later, the foolish virgins finally returned, their lamps now burning, their robes disheveled. They banged on the closed doors, crying out, "Lord, Lord, open to us." But a voice answered from inside, heavy with sorrow and finality. "Truly, I tell you, I do not know you." Their chance had passed. Not because of cruelty, but because they were not ready when the moment came. Just like the virgins waited for the groom, we too are waiting for purpose, for divine moments, and for Christ's return. The wise prepare their hearts daily. They keep oil in their lamps, things like faith, obedience, prayer, and love. The foolish live on borrowed light, not realizing that their own preparation is the key. So the message is clear: stay ready, stay watchful, and keep your lamp burning. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.